Good morning. It is the first day of school. It is August 10th. I am in my classroom. It's about 6:50. I've been here for about maybe 10 minutes. Have a pretty easy day planned. Nothing too wild, nothing too crazy, but I figured I'd vlog it. Not sure what exactly I'm gonna vlog because I can't vlog when the kids are in here, but we'll see how it goes. A little update of the room. We still have the teacher desk back there. You will see that I have added 2 desks back there because we have gotten word we have to have the desks 3 feet apart from middle to middle. So that's what my classroom looks like right now. Pro tip, if you are new, put sticky notes or labels or some sort with supplies areas for when the kids bring in supplies. So I just have my bins. So if you do have bins of stuff where you're gonna keep things, lay those out. Let them put them in there for you. I did purchase a football and a soccer ball for the kids to use. You'll see here I have another area for like wipes, Ziploc baggies. Just kind of a pro tip there. Easier to do that than having to sort through it all on the first day with the kids. Have them sort it for you. Okay, so we have finished the first group. There are several who are very, very, very chatty. I'm already gonna have to move seats. I know it. I want to get to know them a little bit before I move them, but I don't know. We'll see. It's the first day, and normally on the first day, kids are pretty good. So it's sad to see that it's already starting, and all I've been doing is going over expectations. I've been giving them brain breaks already this morning, so I don't know. I guess we're just gonna have to practice. All right, so it is my planning. I'm going to, let me show you what we did. So we worked on this worksheet here. I have a phone call. We worked on this worksheet here. They solved the addition problem and then they're supposed to color it color-wise. That was their morning work. And then we went through supplies, sorted them all out, got labels on everything. We did do something I've never done before, but we made backup supplies. Typically, I'll just collect all the supplies and then I'll give it to them when they need it. But we made little, make sure there's no name on it. We made little backup baggies of all their extra supplies. So whenever they run out, they can just go grab those. So that was kind of cool. My partner teacher has done that for years, I guess. And then we just sorted through like community supplies, like hand sanitizer or whatever. And then we went over expectations. We didn't even get a chance to like practice really doing much. I will say my morning group I think is going to be better than my afternoon group. I don't know if she just hasn't done any expectations with them at all, but they came in a hot mess, so we'll see. I did get all my journals set up, which is good. I'm now putting these bins away that I had out from open house and those few supplies. I had one student who literally doesn't know how to follow one direction, so all of his extra supplies is there. So that'll be fun. Yeah, just wanna get all that situated. Oh gosh, I feel like it's gonna be a hot mess. A hot mess. Hey guys, it's the end of the day. I'm so sorry I didn't vlog anything more in my classroom. I'm home now. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, but I'm just frustrated. I'll leave it at that. I'm not gonna complain any more than that. I will say I'm frustrated. Or I guess I'm not gonna give any more details than that. Today, morning group was pretty decent. Afternoon group, difficult is the word I'm gonna use. It's just hard when you do have 2 groups because your afternoon group is like always
always going to be a little bit more difficult just because kids get tired by the end of the day. It is what it is, but it's really hard having students who struggle with following rules and directions when they're in your second group. Anyways, I tried to do as much as I could with my second group, but the scheduling is just very different. I do have 3 other students who come into my classroom from another classroom during science time, so trying to get those kids organized, and then just like the timing of everything, I didn't even get a chance to really meet the kids before I had to walk them down. I didn't get to talk about expectations for lining up, anything like that. It was just like go, go, go from the start with my afternoon group. So it didn't mesh well. So hopefully tomorrow will be better. Dismissal time was chaotic. It was a struggle, man. I'm so exhausted. Hopefully today or tomorrow will be better. I didn't even get a chance to eat my lunch today. So I didn't go to my workout class because I was going to eat it after school, and then aftercare came in, and anywho, I'm going to go. I've been rambling for 4 minutes now. I'm probably going to make this a week-long vlog. I just did my first week of school. Yeah. Okay. See you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning, everyone. It is August 12th. It is actually Thursday. I know I said I was gonna vlog like this whole week, but oh my gosh, it's so shaky on these. I didn't vlog yesterday because Monday or Tuesday was so stressful. We didn't have school Monday. Monday was just like meet the teacher, and so Tuesday was like pretty stressful, and I just didn't want to deal with all of that on top of vlogging. So I took yesterday and just did the day for what it was. Yesterday was actually a much better day than Tuesday, so that's good. We pretty much just like took it real slow, practiced routines again. We had our morning meeting, reviewed procedures, rules, things like that. We also started a little bit of our math, so we went through and actually got into our textbooks, and we did a review page from like I think it's called like Review What You Know from last year. And so my homeroom did phenomenal with it, and I'm super excited about that because like if you have both groups who are really low, it's kind of hard because it's like demeaning all day. You're like sitting there trying to like reteach, say things in different ways, try to explain it as much as you can, modeling. But if at least one of the groups understands like the basic stuff, then you can kind of move forward. So that's awesome. So at least like my morning seems that it's gonna be like that, to where they know the basic stuff from last year, and I just kind of have to start teaching them the new stuff and maybe refresh things here and there. So that's good. My afternoon group does not seem to be like that, but you know, that's okay. That's what we're here for. That's why I am a teacher, is to help them learn. So, you know, I'll just have to take it real slow with them, do a lot of reteaching. And then there are a few in that group who do understand things and who are doing phenomenal. And so those kids will get to, you know, shine and kind of move forward. And I'm just going to have to do a lot of small groups this year, because I can definitely tell there's like a bunch of different levels of where we're at. So that's fine. I like teaching in small groups, so perfect. So anyways, I know this is going to be probably a pretty chatty clip, so I'm so sorry, but bear with me. I will be showing you guys some things real shortly here. So on to what we are doing today. We are actually going to start some math and some science today, like actual real learning. So I'm very excited. So I found this really cute science activity, and I'll link it down for you guys below on Teachers Pay Teachers. Basically what you do is you take index cards, and maybe you give like, I think I'm gonna give each kid like 3 index cards, and you have them write a word that describes a scientist. So like maybe curious or experiments or whatever, you know. I know there's going to be one kid that's like mad for mad scientist, but you know, that's fine. And so they write the words. So they pick 3 words that describe scientists. You could do however many cards you want. I probably wouldn't do more than like 5. And then what you do, you kind of have the kids share. I'm probably going to have them share in groups. So that'll be fun. And then I'm going to give them a 5-minute time limit, and they're going to try to build a tower however they can to get it as tall as they can. So they could bend the cards. They could try like making frames like this, however they want to do it. I'm going to give them 5 minutes. They're going to work in a group, and they're going to try to make it as tall as they can. Kind of cool. Yeah. And then if we have time, depending on how long that takes, I printed out this paper, which is from the same activity, and it's what does a scientist look like. So I'm going to start on this side. So they draw what they think a scientist would look like. So I'm assuming I'm going to get a lot of lab coats, a lot of Albert Einsteins with crazy hair. And then, so we're going to kind of share those, maybe let them share with a partner. And then on this side, they draw what a scientist actually looks like. And so what I thought would be really cute and what was shown in the activity is they draw themselves, because we're going to be scientists this year. We're going to do a lot of experiments. So I thought that would be really fun to do. If we don't get to it today, which I'm assuming we won't, but you never know. I have it ready for tomorrow then. So it'll either be today or tomorrow. So that's science. For math today, we are going to start by doing some word forms. So I'm going to model for them. We're going to work in our math journals. We're going to set those up. I'm going to model for them how to do number form, so like numerical with just numbers, how to write it in expanded form and word form, which is also called number name, for those of you who haven't done word math in a hot minute. So we will go through those 3. I'll model it for them. And then my homeroom, I am going to have them actually work on this practice sheet on their own probably. And then my my afternoon group, I'll probably have them work with a partner, to be honest. Just from the abilities I saw yesterday, I don't want them to struggle right off the bat, so I'll probably have them work with a partner, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see. Then if we do finish that before time is called, I have a couple of options. My first option is to actually have them get on their computers. I use a program called Reflex Math. Shout out to Miss Kimberly Ferguson Cosner. I don't know how you're trying to go for, but she is at so on and so forth on Instagram if you want to check her out. She is an amazing teacher. I worked with her my first year in 4th grade. Shout out to you, Kimberly. Like, you're awesome. She actually just got Teacher of the Year last year, so I'm super proud of her. But anywho, she suggested to me to apply for this program last year to help my kids with math fact fluency, and I've been using it ever since. It's phenomenal. So much so that my kids made a lot of growth last year, and my school decided to purchase it for the whole school. So that's kind of cool. So now the whole school's using it. So if we do finish that math page first, one of the options is to have them be introduced to Reflex Math, which I think would be awesome for them. Get started with those math facts right away. Fun game activity. I would love to do that. However, I know some kids don't have computers yet. So if we don't have the chance to get all their computers in, what we're going to have to do is I have another math page that we can work on in our math journals. So it'll be one or the other. It'll just depend on whether they have computers or not. So we'll see.
So I'm gonna kind of give you guys like a little status of the room. Little update, I do have aftercare who comes into my room in the afternoons. So it's always fun to come in the morning and see the status of the room. I was actually there for most of yesterday with the kids in the room, so it actually wasn't too terrible because I was in here, you know. But let's see. So the only thing I really see is this random picture here. Kind of creepy, but you know, kids' drawings. The desks, for the most part, look pretty good. There's a few like crooked ones like there. These were a little crooked, but I straightened them out, and they're definitely pushed a lot more forward than they were yesterday. They're a lot more spread out than they were yesterday, but that's okay. Let's see. They're keeping aftercare stuff in the room now, apparently. So that's fine. But everything else looks good. Shout out to our aftercare lady. I'm not gonna say her name because I don't know if she's comfortable with me saying her name, but shout out to you for making sure my room stays clean. I appreciate it. I did leave my lunchbox here yesterday. Get your teeth shown. So I had to use a different lunchbox today, but that's okay. I just gotta make sure I bring them both home. So I have a lunchbox for tomorrow. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start prepping for today. Try to find some of those journals, and I will chat with you guys hopefully at planning. So one thing I went and did is went and put tape on all my sticky notes. I have kids' names on these for their like name tags for now. And that way I'm able to easily pull them off and move them. And then after about like that, probably Monday, I'll kind of just write their names on their desk and take the sticky notes off. But because of aftercare, all the sticky notes were like flying off the desk because they're not very careful with them. So I went around and taped them so they stopped getting lost and stopped moving seats. All right, hi guys. So this morning group, I can definitely tell I'm gonna need to do a little bit more teaching than I thought I would. I thought it'd be a little more smoother sailing with them. I think once we get into the school year and the swing of things, I think they'll be good, but definitely for the beginning, I'm gonna have to do a lot more teaching than I thought I would have to, which is kind of annoying. I like them to do a little bit more like independent learning, but that's okay. So afternoon group came in. I have a new student, okay, which is gonna be a lot. I just I don't know. I think it's definitely gonna be a lot. I have basically all my desks filled, and I have 3 extra kids who come in for science. So, and then I have 1 extra kid that comes in for math, and then dismissal cuts off time. So I don't know. I think I just don't like how the schedule's set up, and this whole having the 3 extra kids come in for science, I feel like I have to do science stuff with them at that time, and I can't switch it around to do like starting math or doing triple I at that time. It just doesn't work out. So I'm just like, I don't know. It's hard when you have a lot of kids that get pulled out, because it's like you can't switch your schedule around at all. Like you have to stick with that schedule, and then like if a teacher's out that day, then like your schedule gets all messed up, or like I don't know. It's hard, but you know, it is what it is. The kids have to get their services, and it is what it is, you know. So I'm just gonna try and take it day by day, hour by hour. The tower thing was really fun. We did a little activity where the kids built towers. Out of the index cards, like I told you guys this morning, they did really well with it. I'll insert some pictures here. One group did like phenomenal. The other groups were all really trying. So we'll see how it goes with my afternoon group. We're going to do that first thing when we get back from recess. So we'll see how it goes. Hello, it is editing Laura. Obviously, you guys can tell, you know. Anywho, it is now Saturday, and I just wanted to come on and kind of end the vlog here. I want to explain how the rest of my week went and tell you guys thanks so much for watching, you know, all the jazz at the end of the video. So first off, the rest of that day, Thursday, a little chaotic with my afternoon group. That tower activity didn't go as well as planned. Definitely afternoon group needs to participate a lot in morning meetings. They need to learn how to work as a team. So definitely something I am going to communicate with my partner teacher, because she's the one who does morning meeting for them. They definitely need to learn how to work through a productive struggle. They don't have that task mastered at this point. There are a few who do, but the majority of that class does not, unfortunately. So I'll have to work on that. The Friday, we did a little bit more of practicing with our word forms, expanded form, whatnot. We actually started the real lesson in the textbook. They really struggled with it still, and that was 2 days on that topic. And I originally wasn't going to do 2 days on it, so I mean, I'm happy I started a day earlier than I was supposed to, because otherwise we wouldn't be where we are. And that was for both groups. We did finish that other science like paper of the like coloring what do you think a scientist looks like, what we actually look like paper on Friday. They turned out really cute. I'm very excited to hang some of those up. And yeah, so that was the rest of the week. I'm very excited to go into next week. I'm actually going to start planning for next week tomorrow. Today I've just been working on editing, catching up on all my videos, because I've had like several videos. So obviously you guys have probably seen all the videos going up the last few days. But yeah, I'll start being back on a normal schedule now that I'm all caught up and whatnot. So yeah, getting back into the swing of things. Obviously Kat is you know, chilling over here making noises as usual, so I apologize. But yeah, don't forget to go ahead and like these videos. I would love to continue doing more like weekly vlogs, but if you guys aren't interested, then you know, I'm not gonna really take the time to do them. So just let me know. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss my future videos that I do put out, and I'll catch you guys sometime next week. Bye.